is too damn high. Rent is too I'm hoping that I could explain it to them in a simplified manner so that they can understand what needs to be done from here. I think I've given out enough, hoping that the Attorney General, the State Attorney General of New York, and the State Attorney General all throughout the country can contact me to help get this country on the right track when it comes to something so small is very huge. This matter is called the necessities of getting America, of healing America from the suffering they are now going through economically. This is a great start for the American people can finally live again, and there's a lot of work to do within this structure that need to be explained, but I'm hoping that I outlined the main issues that can get the governors of states to contact me. And I'm not selfish. If you don't want to contact me, you don't have to. I think I just want all of us together, all of you together, to take the people to a new height, moving into the age of technology, digital and social media, where I must say this before I close. In 1993, I ran for mayor of the city of New York. I stated at a press conference about a man called Hambone. Hambone was a man who dug that hole for the outdoor toilet. I asked a question. When Hambone his job was replaced by the flush toilet, you know, when they invented the flush toilet, the man who dug the hole for the outdoor toilet, he wasn't needed anymore. He got laid off. No one paid attention to it. They thought it was something funny because he dug a hole for poop. It's not funny. The switchboard operator who was replaced by the computer, she became a Hambone. The workers at General Motors and other auto industries were replaced by the computer that did the welding. They was replaced by Hambone. The bottle makers, the wine makers, those who put the cork in the bottle, who wrap the bottles and who do the orange juice, they were replaced by computers. I can work with all of you to help you understand what you can do within your state to make sure the people in your state can be employed. But I do believe in one very critical issue. One step at a time. This is a giant step to recovery for the people. One more thing I forgot to state that I want to mention concerning the people in New York, for example, the landlord who evicts a tenant from their building, for whatever reason, the landlord had violations. What they have done in New York, and the Attorney General, State District Attorney, they could stop this in a second. They had a system was in place. Say when you couldn't pay your rent, there's a system in place where you go to the judge and say you evicted, and a marshal put you out. You can't pay, you're gone. But they have something different than that now, because the landlord wants you out for more money for that apartment. And what they have done, they have took the landlords, attorneys, along with the landlords in violation of 241.05, where it states that no one can force you out your apartment that represent the landlord, neither the landlord. So the attorneys are guilty under this law as well. They could be brought to justice. But let me get to the point. They have adopted a criminal element in housing court called discovery. But before they get to the discovery, Before they even took you to court, what the landlord did was lock every tenant out the building, forcing those tenants to come to the office. If your name wasn't on the lease, you did not get a key. It never was like that. All of a sudden, 2006 and 7, they began to make this move to get rid of all low-paying tenants. If your name wasn't on the lease, you didn't get a key. And not only that, we moved into an area of military rule, martial law, where the communism type of governing, where the government knew everything about you, who you were, where you lived, where you banked. You couldn't go here. Who came and went out your apartment? Who came and go? Who come and go? Who came and went? Who came and whatever. This is what they did. If you had a child who, the old system, they give the super a key, the super would give you a key. Now you have to pay $25 for that key, and any additional key you have to pay, with every additional key you have to pay $25 for, forcing tenants, the burden on the tenants. If you don't have $25, you can't get a key for your child going to school to get in the apartment the next day. You had to give your child your key. What if you had an emergency, want to come home and your child's in school? You can't get in. You had to go to the bathroom, a lot of things. This is what they started doing somewhere within the year of 2007, harassing tenants, frustrating tenants, forcing them to just say, the hell, just you leave, and they get it. And this has been going on. This needs to stop expeditiously. And New York State, New York Attorney General can lead the Corps in this to make sure this practice is stopped. This discovery process into housing court is unnecessary. It's the invasion of privacy. It discriminates against, it shouldn't be there. And I'll let you all figure out other words that you can use to, it's unjustifiable, it just shouldn't be there. And that alone, I hope I said enough there for you to take interest in what I'm saying. I know a whole lot. It's just that I got a tablet full. Got a tablet full of things that I wrote down, details, that I have it all here. And if you can invite me to ask me how this matter can be resolved, I can tell you in 3 seconds. And that's about, I'm surprised City Council hasn't invited me to speak to the chambers as well as the State Assembly to speak to on this, that just go to show that no one is aware of these problems. And it's okay that you didn't know, now you do. And I'm here to help. My name is Jimmy McMillan. I'm the founder of the Rent is Too Damn High Party. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you soon. Rent is too damn high. Rent is too